In the last 15 days, we've seen angry protests throughout America and the UK against racism. And it's the backdrop of those issues that has fueled our decision as a school this week to focus on issues of racism. And yesterday we were looking at the famous speech by Martin Luther King, the I Have a Dream speech, and we listened to it almost in its entirety. And I'm going to read from a lesser known part of it this morning, but I was amazed at just how powerful and amazing the words of his speech were, and those words effected change in America. And I think what's going on in the world today stands in contrast to Martin Luther King's ideology, because you don't initiate change with violence and vandalism. You initiate change with words. Words are so powerful. We're about to realize how powerful just by reading part of that speech now, when he said this: there will be neither rest nor tranquility in America until the Negro is granted his citizenship rights. The whirlwinds of revolt will continue to shake the foundations of our nation until the bright days of justice emerge. And that is something that I must say to my people who stand on the worn threshold which leads into the palace of justice. In the process of gaining our rightful place, we must not be guilty of wrongful deeds. Let us not seek to satisfy our thirst for freedom by drinking from the cup of bitterness and hatred. We must forever conduct our struggle on the high plane of dignity and discipline. We must not allow our creative protests to degenerate into physical violence. Again and again we must rise to the majestic heights of meeting physical force with soul force. The marvellous new militancy which has engulfed the Negro community must not lead us to distrust all white people, for many of our white brothers, as evidenced by their presence here today, have come to realise that their destiny is tied up with our destiny. They have come to realise that their freedom is inextricably bound to our freedom. We cannot walk alone. Words are so powerful. Words can change a nation. Words spoken from God made creation. And words spoken from yourself to God can attain salvation. The power of words.